But in Isaac shall thy seed be called. That is, they...
Many are called, but few are chosen.
Gone. It's
Right.
off that seed. Because that seed multiplied, man.
That's right.
Right?
And it says that is they which are the children of the flesh. These are not the children of Yahweh.
So the ones who are carnal, man.
That's
So I believe in science. Right? And the word science just means, go back to the Latin word scientia, means knowledge. So if you believe in science, it's right here. This is the number one science book, right? It's the knowledge book.
The number one science book.
Right? The book of knowledge is right here. But you won't listen to so-called Esau and his mad tales, man. It's fairy tales. Okay? Talk about the cow jump over the moon. And you teach your kid that, man. And the cows can jump over the moon. And you say, don't lie to your kids. What the hell is that? Hey, little cat on the fiddle. What? You know what I mean? Have your grown-ass man singing it too. And lullaby to the kid. Read it to your kid, your child, the Bible, man. Read a verse. Read a psalm.
No, that's it on that. Go ahead.
First Peter 4, starting 17, it says, "For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh?"
Fire.
Good scripture.
Right? Fire. That's going to be the end of this. Right? What grandma, when you're a kid, grandma talking about, you're going to burn in hell, you know? This is it right here. This is a place where you can be walking and a freaking air conditioner fall on your kid's head, man. On your tooth and flatten it. Blast! I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? This is a place where you just go out and a stray bullet hits you, man. Right? Or a dog just eat your face off. You know what I mean? So this is the hell. It's not some place under the ground that's some fire going on and some guy with a fork and I'm gonna stick it in your. That's some madness, man. That's some fable, some fake madness that Esau came up with, man. Because Esau know the truth. Like he knows what's up with the Bible. That's what right now they're scrambling. So, yo, them guys are telling the truth, man. Let's shut down YouTube. Okay, let's take the channels down because people are waking up to it. Because this is like fire, right? It didn't start off with all them camps around the world. Those are our apostles in New York, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramlab, Apostle Rakah, right? And other elders on down. And now it's like in different lands, man. The four corners of the earth. It's in the islands, it's in different continents. You know what I mean? So they can't stop this truth, man.
Verse 18, it says, "And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Wherefore, let them that suffer according to the will of Yahweh commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing."
And how do you suffer according to the will, man? Coming out here. This is according to the will. You gotta do this, man. Don't be no keyboard ninja. Right? Even if you're sick, man, you have to be like limbs missing to not come. Because Sunday, man, I got campsited, man. Monday, I got campsited. Tuesday, it's coming to wait. The whole week. Friday, camp's tomorrow.
Well, there's a brother who comes.
Gone.
He's sickly.
Gone.
You know, he comes, he ends up showing up.
Gone.
What about you guys behind the screen?
And so that brother, man, falls down, man, gets up and says,
right.
"That's right." You know what I mean? That's it. That's right, man. The brother's here, like, you know, representing.
Yeah, and it's important too to suffer according to the will of the Most High, because you know what? All these other Jakes that made it in the world, they suffered too, but not according to the will of the Most High.
Done.
Or rather, they didn't suffer in righteousness, because they did suffer according to the will of the Most High, but not in righteousness, right? But not in righteousness. Suffering in righteousness is a lot different than suffering the way these guys are suffering. You know, there's actually an actual reward for it. These guys don't get a reward. They think living in these nice penthouses, having, you know, mansions for houses and all types of cars and money that's not theirs and money that's not real, okay, and having all type of regrets for what they did to get to there is a reward. We don't have any regrets, you know, nor should we. Because what we're doing is for the truth.
That's right.
You know, it's just that simple. It's not for a lie. It's not for ourselves. Yeah, it's for ourselves, but the Most High chose us. We didn't choose Him. So, go ahead on that.
Just says, we'll just read the 19th verse again. Wherefore, let them that suffer according to the will of Yahweh commit the keeping of their souls to Him in well-doing as unto a faithful Creator.
Which, what you would do unto your faith, unto your Creator, being that which is created, is follow His laws. When He tells you to do something, you do it. You know, just like when your parents says, I brought you in this world, I can take you out. It's the same thing when you disobey the Most High. The exact same thing.
And they didn't do jack, man. Your dad was just in the mood. And so was your mom, man. Right? The Most High brought you in this world, man. He formed you in the womb. Right? From an embryo, He knew us, man. And we came from a spirit world. So there's a black woman that, shut your mouth, man. Be quiet, man. Go make us a sandwich. You know what I mean? The Most High is the one who's the author of life, man. The giver and the taker of life.
That's right.
That's right.
That's who we bow down to and give reverence to, man. Not saying you're going to go in and disrespect your mom.
No.
You know, you don't want to end your life early. You don't have to. Because a black mama would put you in your place, man. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that. It says honor your mother and your father. But that thing, boy, you didn't give no one no life, man. You didn't even know how it was formed.
Okay. This is back at 2nd Ezra, chapter 3, and now 16, or yeah, verse 17. And it came to pass that when thou leddest his seed unto Egypt, thou broughtest them up to the Mount Sinai, and bowing the heavens, thou didst set fast the earth moveth the whole world, and madest the depth to tremble, and troublest the men of that age.
That's going to happen again. Okay? It says I'm asked to before you, the men of old time. So if you want to know what's going to happen before, read the Bible. There's nothing known under the sun. You see what I'm saying? So, right? So this is come back in like 4K. Okay?
And it's
You know, we're gonna see it with our eyes, you know. Some of us got 20/20 vision, or whatever, you know. That's better than 4K, to be honest. The Most High, so creative, bro. That He made our eyes better than any camera.
Gun.
You know what I'm saying? Go on.
What you were going through? The year 2020? You're gonna see a lot of things in 4K. The year 2020. It's coming up.
The year 2020, but people still can't see.
God. Right? The 2020, they're coming. Year 2020, man.
Blind as a mice. 2020 is 20 vision, man. So, you know, like it says in, what is that, Habakkuk? At a point in time.
Yeah.
Oh,
vision,
okay.
the vision for.
And when you add,
Yeah.
when you add 20 together, that's 40. 40 means judgment.
That's right.
So think about that. It's time to see, so it's judgment. You know?
yeah, beautiful. And it says, verse 19, and thy glory went through 4 gates of fire, and of earthquake, and of wind, and of the cold. And thou mightest give the law unto the seed of Jacob, and diligence unto the generations of Israel.
That's in Psalms 147, man. I think it's 1920. It says He showed the word unto Jacob, right? So the Most High only gave us His laws, man. So again, He's showing you that he's a racist. Nobody else, right? And like it's so in your face, man. The God of Israel, you know, the Israelite people, Jacob. Like, how do you get other nation for the God of Israel? He said the God of everybody. He said I'm the God of Israel. You could, there's so much chance to say I'm the God of everybody. If you accept me, I'll deal with you. It didn't say the God of Israel. The Bible had the theme. Malachi 3, I think 16 says, I change not. You see what I'm saying? And that's the Most High. I don't change, man. I don't waver. This is what I'm saying to you. But you want to squeeze yourself in there, you know? And then the nations didn't even do that as much. As Jake said, can you come? Come on.
Yeah, Jake
if he ain't coming, I ain't going. You know what I mean? He has to bring my friend Braden, come, man. I can get you in.
Brady, come.
Nah, Braden, you can't come. You know what I mean? You're going to be there, but not beside us.
Braden,
We're going to be
Corey.
above you. Okay, Samantha? Right? You're going to be bringing us the food now. You're going to be our nursing mothers. Okay? And if I find favor in you, we can talk after. You know what I'm saying? That's how you guys had us. Those back onto you.
Con, I got a precept. This is Isaiah 14:1. It says,